What is going on, everyone? This is Adam with LeadWeb AI, and today we are going to go over how to build out a health insurance outbound call script. And before we go into the outbound calling script itself, I want to go over a couple of some things that you should just keep in mind as you're starting to build out your script. If you want to use this one, this will be at the bottom in the description on top, but below this video. And you just hit see more and it'll be there. And if you want to copy it and make your own changes, you can, but you just hit file, make a copy, and then you can make whatever change that you need. But one thing to keep in mind is when you're building out a script, before every single prompt that you do, you want to make sure that you have the right formatting in it. So this is a tilde, space, quotation, and the tilde is the top left button on your keyboard. At least it is on my keyboard for my PC and on my MacBook. So the second thing is always build the script as if you're going to have a perfect person on the call. So the prospect that's on the other end, they're going to be always saying yes. They're always going to schedule the appointment. They're always going to want to transfer the call. We're going to let the Q&A, the knowledge base, actually answer all the questions, rebuttal all the objections. We're going to leave that up. So a lot of times your script isn't even going to be that long. Like this one that I've created today, I just pulled off the internet. Again, you can make yours however you want to make it. You can make it as complex or simple as you'd like, but we're going to go over some basic things that you need to do before you create all that stuff. Also on abbreviations. So if it's your company name is ABC Insurance, you want to make sure that you phonetically spell that out as AY for A, BEE for B, and then C, SEE, so ABC Insurance. You want to make sure that you phonetically spell that out so that way the AI can verbally say that word. Also for dollar signs, percent signs, ampersand signs, you always want to spell those out. Street addresses are important as well. You always want to spell those out too. So for example, if they are on Drive, like, Easy Drive, then if it's abbreviated to DR, then what's going to happen is the AI is going to say doctor or sta for street or whatever it comes up with, right? So you want to be as specific as possible in terms of the abbreviated things that you're doing. You always want to write those out. If you also want to add an in there, the easiest way to go about doing that is write out your script, say it out loud multiple times, and find where you're going to find the uhs and the ums. Wherever you verbally say and go ahead and put that in there so that way it'll be as realistic as possible. If you need to add intelligence to it because it's kind of going too far off script, in the objective side of things, and this is from a previous video, so let me go back in here. Give me one moment. With the power of a pause button, we're back. So when you're logging in, these are your agents. You always want to have a do not use agent in here, just for backup, just to make sure that if you mess up something in the rules section, you're able to just copy this and paste it and start over again. I always also recommend building out your script inside of like a Google Doc or something along the lines of that. But up top in the instructions, you see objectives. You can add in context to this as well. So you could do 3. You are a health insurance agent with 15 years of experience, and you can just build onto that. You're located in this area, you're licensed in these areas, and this is your personality type. This is what your main objective is. Your main objective is to sift out all these people, only find the good people, and then book appointments with those or schedule appointments with those, right? Whatever it is that you want to do, you can have it set up in here. Now, as far as the health insurance script, it's a very simple one that we've done, and we've already started it. So here you can see we've already have the tilde and the space and the quotation, and we started out. This is our seed phrase, at least for this example. This is our seed phrase, and this is the wait for prospect to respond. This is exactly how it is inside of the script itself. So if you go down here, you can see that's exactly how it's set up. And so we just want to make sure the formatting is absolutely correct because it's very important whenever you're building out a script. So then we're going to hit enter, tilde, space, quotation. Now we're going to add in the first part of this. Cool. So my name is Annie, and I'm calling from ABC agency name, right? And like I said, if you want to have ABC agency name, you could put ABC agency name is how you'd want to have it set up. And again, this doesn't have to be perfect, and if you want to copy this, you can, and you can just make it your own. As a millennial, I know that having the right health insurance coverage is probably top priority for you. Am I right? And that's the other thing. You always want to add in a question at the end of every prompt. And then once you have that particular one, we're going to hit copy. Add a little bit of a space in between there. Perfect. And now we're going to go to the next one. The other thing that you always want to do is add in a one-word sentence. So, like right here. This is the start of a new one. So, shift, tilde, space, quotation. And if they say, am I right? Yeah, that's right. Because you always want to make sure you're putting this script as if the person that you're talking to is perfect. So you're going to put great. I thought so. I would like to meet with you to review your current health coverage and present some affordable options that may provide even better health benefits. End it with a question, right? So, are you open this week by chance? And then in quotation. Now we do wait for prospect to respond. There we go. Now we're going to add the next one. And you might get confused with scheduling the appointment because let's just say they say yes, right? So this is why you always want to have a do not use. You want to use the scheduling that's inside of the script already. And so right here is what you want. And then we're going to copy this all the way down. Mind you, this is the default formatting. And there we go. So now it also brought in the tilde and the quotation. And so right here it says, okay, it looks like we have insert available time section in prompt. That's already set up for you. That's perfect. And then it says I'll lock in that time for you. And we found that this part of that prompt doesn't make sense. So we're just going to delete that. Delete the wait for prospect to respond, and we're going to combine this sentence here. I'll lock in that time for you. And just to double check, there's no reason why you wouldn't show up, right? Like you can 100% make the call. This one's okay, but it has two questions in it. So you always want to add just one question because it's going to confuse the prospect if they start to interrupt the AI before they get to that second question. Now, wait for prospect to respond. We're going to put a one-word sentence in here. Okay, period, good. I just wanted to make sure because we do have a policy. You don't have to say that, but you can notice here that it has $ spelt out, right? That's how you know that this particular prompt is good, but we're not going to use this particular part of it. And well, I'm really excited to see how your call goes. Everything is good to go over here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. And then you can go in and create a action to end the call right here. And if you're interested in working with an agency to help you build all this stuff, that's exactly what we are, LeadWebAI.com, and you'll be able to see a demo of exactly how we do this. You can actually find it in the description of this video, and you'll be able to see a demo along with, if you're looking for exclusive compliant leads, we do $1.50 insurance leads, and they are not sold, they are not resold, they're not reshared or anything like that. These are 100% exclusive, and it works for P&C, life, health, and more. And you can see a demo on that as well, which you can find in the script or in the description, which the script is in the description. So look forward to seeing you on the demo. If you have any questions, just feel free to reach out, drop a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. See you in the next video.